I'm sorry for the late start. Delhi never seems to disappoint us, but it's a privilege to have all of you amongst us. My name is Ankur Warikoo. I'm the co-founder and CEO of nbI.com. And on behalf of the entire nbI.com family, I welcome you all to celebrate this evening. This evening is all about you. You that represent India's largest network of local businesses that this country has seen. And what this evening lays out for you is a plethora of things that we have built for you over the last 1 year, with specifically two goals in mind. One, which always remains our passion, and we know that you live to for every day, which is growing your business. It's the cornerstone of what you do. You represent a business that you started with your own passion, and we are here to support you to help you grow your business every single day. But while we do that, it's very important that we also give you 100% control to run your business. Because at the end of it, you're the business owner. You know exactly how to run your business, and we are only there to support you as your sales, marketing, and technology partner. We recognize what it is to build this business, and this evening is all about showing you, showcasing products, features that we have built to help you grow your business. Before I get into it, there's a lot that we have covered as our existence in nbI, and I wanted to give you a quick glimpse of all that we have been up to in the last 1 year. As of today, nbI works with 68,249 local businesses across this country. These are businesses such as yourself across all the major cities in the country, spanning 33 cities in India. And while all of you are there representing the 33 cities, our customers have come from far and wide. In the last 12 months, there are customers that have bought from nbI from 212 cities in the country, all across. When we, of course, look at that data and we look at it quite closely, we also see that not just from India, there are customers from 110 countries that are buying from the platform. These are mostly NRIs, people who might be visiting the country or are buying for people who stay in there. Fun fact, New York is our #1 international city, followed by Singapore, which is, of course, almost as small as a city, but is a country nonetheless. And in this journey, the two things that really matter at the end of it is, are we generating footfalls for you, and are we generating business for you? In the last 12 months, we have generated 93 lakh footfalls for these 68,000 businesses across the country. And this translates into a business value of 559 crores to be precise. This is money that customers have come and spent on businesses such as yourself in the last 12 months. Now, a lot of you use nbI in the hope that you get new customers, and we haven't failed you on that at all. In the last 12 months, 2.5 million or 25 lakh customers have walked into your outlets and had never done it before. They discovered your business through the platform, and they walked in, loved the experience, and we've also then helped you retain customers through that process. 68 lakh people have come back to your businesses in the last 12 months. They, of course, loved what you had to offer. They loved the experience. They loved all the services that you deliver. And it's not a surprise. And in fact, it was very easy for us to get those customers back to your premises. Ratings and reviews, a reflection of how well do you do your own business. We're very cognizant of the fact that when someone rates your business, it ideally should be a transacting customer, not someone who's just figuring out who you are, reading the menu, and just looking at your photographs. And in the last 12 months, we've generated 3.9 million ratings for your businesses, and these are customers that have bought something from your platform. A lot of you would know that last December, Nearby and Little, which were the two big players in the local commerce space, merged to create a single entity. And today I'm proud to declare that we own 88% market share of the hyper-local e-commerce business in the country. There isn't anyone that comes nearly as close to not just allowing customers to discover you on an online platform, but also transact and generate real dollar value for your business, not some fancy clicks or calls or ratings or menu views. The most important thing that I think we've done as a team, which is something that I'm always proud of, is we spent a lot of time in the last 12 months listening. We've just patiently listened. And we've not just listened to your feedback on what you have on our products or our features, how well we are doing, and so on. We've listened to you to truly understand how hard is it for you to run your business. What does it really take to run a restaurant, a hotel, a spa, a salon, an amusement park, or anything like that? From new customer acquisition to retention to effective targeting to data to insights, we've listened to it all. And over the last 12 months, we've spent time building what I believe is an exceptional product suite for all of you. It starts with what's something that you're already used to, the Merchant Center. The Merchant Center is your one-stop shop. If you go there, today, it's mostly transactional. It's what you use for redemptions. It's what you use for checking your payments, your invoices, and so on. But what we've done now is completely revamped the entire experience for you. When you come to this destination today, you can not just start listing your business from self-serve. You don't need any intervention, no physical intervention, no human to speak to. You can just fill in everything that is necessary and get live on the platform, to, of course, all the things that you already do today, plus a lot more. I have a short video to show you on how the Merchant Center is now this new and revamped destination for you. And could we have that video, please? It has news for you, it has Ask the Experts section, it has a help destination. It features the most prominent entrepreneurs and businesses in the country in a feature that we call Behind the Business and so on. But it's essentially the start of where it all begins. To this Merchant Center, what we've done is we've added 4 power-packed features that I'll be introducing to you this evening. But let me start, though, with the product that we have spent a lot of time thinking about and rolling out into the market, something that we call nbPAY. nbPAY today is inarguably the most advanced payment solution that exists for local businesses. What it essentially does is it allows you to create different cashback offers for hours and days at an outlet level. So imagine that you are a business owner and you would love to get customers across the entire day, and you want to give them something that excites them or appeals to your lean hours or your peak hours. So in this instance, for example, a merchant is like, I want to give a 10% off in the morning, but only a 5% in the night. And what I give on weekdays is very different from what I give on weekends. So you not only get the ability to target customers based on time slots and accept payments without a POS interaction or integration, you also get customers to claim this offer before they walk in. Because the essential thing is, are customers actually discovering your place on an online platform, which we all recognize we do. Whenever we're stepping out, whether it's a spa, it's a salon, it's a restaurant, it's a hotel, or anything, we're always using the online platform to discover where is it that we can go. And what nbPAY does is puts you right up front, gets the customer to claim that offer, and then walk in, consume anything from the menu, and then pay through the app. It's as seamless as it gets. The essential idea of nbPAY is to drive footfalls whenever you want it. So in short, nbPAY is a great way for you to accept payments, no POS integration required. It gets you data, ratings, reviews from paying customers, which is always the best type of customers or ratings and reviews. And it's 100% self-serve. You control all of it. You choose when you start, you choose when you end, you choose how you change, and so on and so forth. Today, there are 11,671 businesses across the country that are working with us accepting nbPAY as a payment solution. This is across the F&B and the salons category. And in the last 6 months when we've launched nbPAY, 2.4 lakh people have used this product on the Nearby platform, generating business worth 23 crores for you. Now, that was the first version of the product. And we, of course, got talking to you. We heard you again. We understood what was the biggest request that was coming in. And the most fundamental request that all of you asked for is, hey, I can set these cashbacks or these offers based on time slots. Can I also target customers? Can I get to a point where I know exactly who I want to speak to or want to target and then customize an offer for them? And we heard you. So this month, we're launching what I would call the most powerful customer targeting tool that this country has, and we call it simply nbTARGET. With nbTARGET, you will be able to customize offers in real time and do it absolutely in your own control. You don't need any intervention. None of us need to be involved. And all that you need to do is take ownership of the merchant center and nbPAY and nbTARGET to roll this out. So tomorrow, you will essentially be able to target customers based on whether they've been to your business or not. Simple, new and repeat customers. Someone who's never been to your place might be someone that you want to target. Someone who's already been to your place might be someone you want to target. And that's one of the options that we will have on nbTARGET. Location, extremely important. Your business is all about location, location, location. And we will give you the ability to target people where they have been. So you can now target someone who's shopped at Sector 29. You can be and target people who've been to, say, GK1 M Block Market or Noida or any place else in the country. Gender, there are businesses that are gender specific, or you just want to cater to a certain audience in a certain time band. Maybe you want women to come in the morning, men in the evening, or maybe you are a more women-centric business than a male-centric one. We allow you to target that. Age, a great determinant. You could be a young, hippie, fresh place, or you could be one for family. There has been no way for you to target customers based on age, and nbTARGET gives you that. Spending patterns, very basic. Some businesses would love to target only high spenders. Some businesses have a very clear understanding of the spending propensity of their customers, and they want to target them alone. And category affinity. You only want to target people who've been to the movies in the last 1 month. You want to target people who've been to a spa in the last 1 month, people who've bought a salon in the last 1 month, any category that is out there. The best part, you have 100% control. You get to choose. You're the business owner. You know best what works for you. We are just an enabler and a positive one at that. But at every point, you are deciding what is it that your business needs are, and you target customers in the way that you want. What nbTARGET will be doing is releasing new targeting modules on a regular basis. Think of them as the Instagram face filters that they keep releasing every now and then. So there's this new module that comes in, and like, hey, business, you can now target customers based on age. Hey, business, you can now target customers based on location, so on and so forth. We'll be first launching nbTARGET with the most requested feature of new and repeat customers. So for this instance, a business might be, I am giving a flat 20% on all nbPAY, but for a new customer, which is more important for me right now, I'm happy to give 5% more. And for a repeat, which is not so much of an issue, I am okay to give them lesser. And in this case, you create a very basic new and repeat differential incentive for customers to walk in. What tomorrow could be possible is the following. As a business owner, you could say, I want to target someone who's 23 years of age, she's a female, shops in Khan Market, has never been to my business before, and has spent more than 5,000 rupees on spas and salons this month. And that will be possible through nbTARGET. I think that's pretty cool. nbTARGET will be available for all businesses starting 19th November, so as early as next month. And all of you will get to experience the first version of it, which is the new and repeat, and then following modules will follow through. That's the first product feature we have. Next, gift cards. Gift cards is a big business, but we always tend to think that when you're thinking about gift cards, it's mostly the Amazons and the Flipkarts and maybe the big bazaars of the world and so on and so forth. But I would argue that customers would love to gift their loved ones a spa gift card, or companies would love to gift their employees a restaurant gift card. So a lot of you came to us asking, can you help us generate and sell gift cards? And we heard you. So introducing a simple, elegant feature called nbGC, short for gift cards. What nbGC does, it allows you to generate gift cards, any quantity, any denomination, but here's the best part. When you do that, you go live instantly on Paytm and on nbI.com, giving you the most massive reach that there is for any customer business out there in this country. So your gift card in an electronic format will be live instantly on nbI and Paytm as soon as you generate them. Any denomination, any value. Of course, we didn't want to stop there because a lot of you came in and said, hey, can you also give us physical gift cards? Because we would love to give it to our customers that walk in. And we heard you. So we will also offer physical gift cards, exactly the way they are, as nice and elegant as they look, which will be available for you, delivered to your doorstep whenever you want it, and you can then sell it to all your walk-in customers or anyone that you wish to sell directly. I think this is a very simple, elegant way for you to genuinely endorse your brand, and your customers would love it. We would love to sell it for you electronically, and I'm sure that you will do a good job selling them offline when your businesses start to do so. nbGC goes live 3rd December, just in time for the festive season of Christmas and New Year, which for all of us is a big deal. And I hope that a lot of you will benefit from this gift cards business when we do launch. Next, when you're running such a complex business, and you guys absolutely run a complex business, because at the end of it, there are hundreds and thousands of customers that are walking into your doors. There's so much of data that is being consumed. What is it that they're consuming? How much is that they're spending? What's the demographics of these customers? And honestly, a lot of you have asked us, can you give us good quality data about our own business? Because while we may love to have it, we don't really have it, nor to the extent of making insights come from it and then helping us come up with recommendations to drive the business. So the honest truth is we sit on a lot of data. We actually generate so much of data that we surprise ourselves on how much we know about not just our own customers, but your customers that walk into your premise. And the truth is that such rich data should not just be limited to us. And for the first time, because you've been saying it and because you genuinely wanted this data and we feel that it's best to give you the insights, we heard you. And we're launching something called nbINSIGHTS. nbINSIGHTS is, in my view, inarguably the richest source of customer data and insights. To the extent, and I will go as far as out saying it, I think this data will tell you more about your business than you perhaps know today. Things such as, fundamentally, how many visits are happening to your online destination on nbI and Little and Paytm? How many people are actually even checking you out? To something like, how many customers are buying from you? What's the split between new and repeat customers? Is retention a problem? Is new customer acquisition a problem? How much of sales have you generated? Now that's fundamental. That's something that you can get to see even today, and I'm pretty certain that you know it already. But here's where it gets interesting. You get to see ratings from customers that have transacted from you. I go back to what I just said. Transacting customers is the best reflection of ratings that's coming in. Anything else is just a gimmick. But you will get these ratings, you'll get to know why they love you or why they don't love you. And you will also then get to see recommendations for your business, because that's where data truly becomes powerful. For instance, we would love to tell you that this weekend you seem to be generating great footfalls and you don't need to give as much incentive as you had last week to get the same business. Or we tell you that the last 3 ratings that you've had have been somewhat below average because of food quality and you might want to look in it. Or we'll just tell you, you know what, you're not attracting as many women as your peripheral market or nearby locality does, and maybe you want to try out the nbTARGET module for gender to improve that. We also then will start comparing you and giving you valuable information of where you stand within your locality or your market. For instance, if you're generating these many page visits, how does that compare to everyone else in your immediate locality? And you could be in the top 40%, as this suggests. You also get to see how many customers have you got and how does that compare to everyone else in the neighborhood. Or simply sales. At the end of it, data is unlimited. And we will start investing significant amount of energy to make this data rich, make this data insightful, and eventually give you very thorough, strong recommendations on how you should be running your business. This current avatar of nbINSIGHTS will be live for you starting 17th December. And all of you will get to witness for the first time rich data about your business, and that is just the start. Now to the fun part of the evening, and the feature that we're proudest of, the feature that we genuinely think will change the landscape of local commerce the way we've imagined it so far. And here's the premise to it. In my conversations with a lot of you, the one sentiment that's really emerged is, boss, I'm spending a lot of money on my rental. I built this really nice place. Why do I have to still keep advertising to run my business? Why is it genuinely so hard when I see customers around me, I cannot capitalize on that the way I attempt to? Because here's the thing that I hate about the local market and the inefficiencies that have been created. There will be a customer right in front of your outlet, checking you out on an app where you would have spent banner advertising money to just make yourself feature in top of a list. And yet, when they're doing it right in front of your outlet, you have no idea. You have no idea how many customers are around you. You have no idea how many of them are relevant to your business, and you have no way to target these customers in a real-time environment. And that, for me, is honestly very unfortunate, because as a local business, if you don't have a control over who is it that's around you and a knowledge and awareness of that, plus, importantly, the ability to speak to them when it's required, it's just meaningless. So you spent a whole lot of money in buying fancy places and picking up the most expensive retail spots in the country. You spent fancy money in advertising on banner, advertising on radio, advertising on print, and so on and so forth. But at the end of it, if you're not aware of what happens in a real-time environment around your locality, all of it is possibly worthless. And the question we asked ourselves was, what if you got to know about all those who are around you? And what if you could target them in the way that was absolutely real time? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm super thrilled to introduce what I call India's first real-time customer targeting tool. In fact, I think, if I'm not wrong, it's not just India's first real-time customer targeting tool, it's the world's first real-time customer targeting tool, because what it gives you is the ability and the power to connect with your customers in a real-time environment. We call it nbBOOSTER. It's so awesome that I won't speak about it. I think it warrants an absolute live demo. We're going to play out nbBOOSTER the way it will happen for you, for your business when you use it. And joining me is Shivani from the engineering team. Thank you, Shivani, for joining us. What we'll get to see here is an absolute live demo of the nbBOOSTER. Shivani, can we have the merchant app on the screen, please? Great. So Shivani is the owner of Sidewalk, which is the bakery shop at Hyatt Regency today. And what she's going to do is she has all of us here as a captive audience, but just assume that she has no idea about it. Okay? She doesn't know anything about this. All that she knows is that she's a business owner. She runs a bakery parlor. She's very passionate about the business. She's paid a lot of money to be at the Hyatt Regency, and there are clearly a lot of people around her. She just doesn't know that. And we're now going to help her create magic. Here's what we'll do. Shivani, can you click on nbBOOSTER? Here is a real-time map of what Shivani is seeing on her screen. There are 204 customers around Shivani's outlet as of this moment. This is Hyatt Regency right now, and this is what you as a local business will get to see when you have nbBOOSTER. You see this number. This is a live number which will change as we speak. Can you zoom out, please? All right. Great. So this is the ring road traffic that has caught us all this evening. God bless you all. Thank you. And this is where we are. Okay. This is the Hyatt Regency, and these are all dots. The gray dots here are people that have had the Nearby app and have crossed this place in the last 2 hours. Okay, so these are what I would call semi-active people. They may or may not be even there, but these are people that were in this locality in the last 2 hours. The blue dots here are people who have used the app in the last 15 minutes. What we're going to do is the following. You all have the nbI.com app. I want you all to start launching it. And look at this number. Please launch the nbI.com app from your phone right now. And as you launch that, this number increases from the 210 or so. The blue dots start emerging. The gray becomes blue if you're already there. These numbers are real-time increasing the way and as we speak. And it will, of course, continue increasing. The best part is this. We're not speaking to just people in this room. We're speaking to everyone around us. So there could be people who don't even know that we're conducting this live demo. They have no idea. They're just customers of Nearby, just walking around. And there are 228 of us. Now what Shivani as the business owner will do is like, hey, there's so many people around me. What could I possibly do? So Shivani goes and selects the menu items. This is all that Shivani sells in a normal day. This is her shop. And she has chocolate truffle as excess inventory today. She's winding up her shop. She clearly puts her heart and soul into it, so she doesn't want it to go waste. She's like, hey, why don't I just make sure that the chocolate truffle goes into people that truly like the chocolate truffle pastry. So Shivani, why don't we select the chocolate truffle and go into the next. Great. We have 236 users right now, and Shivani is now going to have these people targeted. So the MRP of the truffle is 430. Which is the actual price of the Sidewalk chocolate truffle if you were to just walk into that place right now. And she's deciding what she sells it for. Now she's being very gracious. You are her host. She doesn't want to trouble you and make you spend any money. So she's going to make a strong exception today and sell it for free. So you're going to put in 0. And she only has 100 of them. So she's not going to be selling any more than the 100. Great. You also want to make sure that the offer is only valid for whatever hours. So if you click on the 2 hours, this is what she wants to sell it for. Nothing more, because that's when her shop enters. Great, we're done. We'll agree to the terms and conditions. And before we start, this is the moment. This is a live demo. We really hope that it works. We're sure that it will work. 242 users right now. The first thing will be how many of them were targeted. So of the 242 users, how many of them are truly relevant to receive a chocolate truffle pastry offer from Sidewalk Hyatt Regency. How many of them are then notified that something like this is live? How many of them go and check the notification and enter the sidewalk? And then how many of them eventually buy? This is a live demo. All of you can buy the sidewalk chocolate truffle for just $0 only today. And then once you've, of course, done that, you can walk into the sidewalk, collect your truffle, and have a great evening. But we're not going to end at that, of course. So Shivani, can you please start boosting? Great. The boost has started. What the engine is doing is recognizing who all can be sent this offer. And at some point of time, the 247 odd users that are currently here will begin to get targeted. The engine, and it's artificial, it takes spend patterns, recognition, whatnot, and make sure that you're targeting people that are there. And suddenly, 197 people have been targeted. I heard the notification pings coming in. 102 have been notified. And there are people already buying. Thank you for that. Continue the race. We have real-time feedback and sales happening. So 42, 43 of you are on that page buying the sidewalk. I hope you're logged in. There are 17 of you that have already bought in. There are only 100 to be sold. And 22 will, of course, keep going on, 26, and so on. As they keep buying, you see that the colors are changing. Yellow are the ones that have been notified. Greens are the ones that have bought. And this is happening in real time. All that we wanted from you is just to have the app. There's nothing that we have made this up. This is exactly how nbBOOSTER will work. And the beauty is this is not just for selling offers. This could be for anything. You had customers check out your page right now and they've left it. They were checking you out, but then they closed the nbI.com app. You can target them in real time. There are consumers that added something from your category or your catalog and then they didn't convert, and you could target them real time. All of this magic possible. There are 40 people who've bought it. Congratulations, you get to enjoy your chocolate truffle. A great time. You can continue buying, gentlemen. This will, of course, not just end once the demo is over. The page will be live for all of you to buy it. Thank you, Shivani. You were a great seller, and we really hope that you sell these 100. Thank you so much. Can we get back to the screen, please? So, nbBOOSTER, and look, I don't say this because I'm from Nearby, I'm the CEO or anything like that. I say it as a genuine participant of what happens in local commerce. This, for me, is game-changing. This, for me, revolutionizes everything that this industry has done so far. Because at the end of it, what the biggest thing is that you have told me time and again, I don't want to continue spending money when I don't know what comes out of it. And at some point of time, our job, our motivation is to stop spending money on advertising, to stop spending money on featuring #1 in a list, to stop spending money on getting a certain ranking or a rating in a certain app. At the end of it, you run your business because you want to grow your business. And if there's anything quantifiable that can make that happen, it's something like this. Imagine, tomorrow, you're a movie hall. You're a movie hall manager. You're running your show. It's running not so great in its occupancy. You create a real-time offer because you know that there are 5,000 people around that cinema hall at that precise moment, and maybe 1,000 of them have been to a movie before in the last 1 month, and you get to choose and then create something that's real-time. Or you're a salon, and you're sitting on a Tuesday afternoon. It's not the best time for you to be running it, and maybe you want to target nearby housewives because you know that they will be interested in just a haircut, a hair facial, oh sorry, not a hair facial, but a hair wash and a blow dry. Or you're a restaurant, you have a Friday night gig, not too many people have showed up for whatever reason, but there are clearly enough people around you, and you just want to tell them that there is a DJ playing tonight, and I would love you to join that. And that is where nbBOOSTER just completely changes the game. Imagine the possibilities that this product can have. nbBOOSTER comes to the Merchant Center starting 19th November. It will be On the first basis, very high touch. We'll be working with very select merchants to begin with to make sure that we handhold them through the process, make sure that we experience and I would say the ultimate output of nbBOOSTER is truly what they were expecting. And as soon as that happens, we will, of course, be going live with a lot more of you. These gentlemen were the 4 products. I think this calls for a round of applause. We're celebrating the changed landscape of local businesses. The other announcement that we wanted to make was last December, all of you would be aware that we got invested in by Paytm, which to me is a brilliant endorsement because there is no bigger e-commerce local player and payments player and financial services player and any other player than Paytm today. And for them to invest into us is a very strong validation that they believe in not just the potential of the team, but also the potential of the opportunity. And what we've done is gone ahead into that integration, not just by just pure financials, but making sense for all of you. So starting August this year, all businesses that work with Nearby get also featured on the Paytm app, giving you an unprecedented reach of 110 million customers in this country. And you can check that out when you go to Paytm on the homepage itself. We've created the sections where all of your businesses can be discovered, and this is just the start. When I stand here, perhaps next quarter, next year, and you all will be here, you'll be amazed at the level of integration that we're thinking about Paytm, because all that we are thinking is how can we grow your business while giving you 100% control, and the distribution remains our effort. So here is it, ladies and gentlemen, the Nearby product suite, which gives you targeting customers, real-time boosting, insights and data about your business while allowing you to sell gift cards on the platform of payments and deals. It's targeting, real-time, data, and gift cards on payments and deals. It's targeting, it's real-time, it's insights and data, and all of that is now available for you. But one last thing before we leave. At no point of time do we ever want to run a business where we're charging you for something that does not have a quantified, measurable outcome. So all the tools, every bit of its features, all of its capabilities, all the possibilities that you've seen tonight, that you will continue to see coming in from the Nearby stable, and everything that we have done will come to you free of charge. No cost whatsoever. Because while we are a tech company, we don't believe in charging for software. Software is an enabler. It is not a cost item for you. Our genuine and absolute commitment to you is that we will make money only when you make money. Not a penny before, not a second before. Because hey, what's the point of advertising and banners and software if it doesn't drive sales? So my commitment standing here is all tools that we make at nbI.com, everything that we have seen this evening, everything that we will see in the future will always be 100% designed keeping you in mind, and thus will always be 100% free. We are truly a performance-based technology company, and we want to partner with you in a way that we always make sense for your business. And if we don't, we go back, get ourselves ready, and come back again. But never charge for something that you are never willing to pay for. I would encourage you to just imagine how powerful can tomorrow be once you controlled 100% of it. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for being here. It's been wonderful to host you. There's a lot that we have planned. I would encourage you to spend time delving into these features and these products that we've built for you. As soon as you step out, there are kiosks that will be open for the next 20 minutes for all of you to witness, get more questions clarified. My team is there to answer anything that we have. And after that, I would love to host you for dinner and drinks for this entire evening. I'm here this evening as well. Ravi and Snehesh, the founders of Nearby, are there as well. The entire team is there to answer everything that is there. But thank you for making it. It's a Friday evening. I know that you had to step out for all that you had to do, but it's always a privilege to be speaking to the partners that we work with every single day, and I cannot thank you enough. God bless you all. Jai Hind. Thank you.